On to 7B, Employee Handbook. Again, this amendment was brought before for discussion on the August 28th meeting, sent to the Labor Attorney for review. It's back with legal changes incorporated. The amendment can be incorporated into our handbook.
I was a proponent of that change, so I will make the motion that we adopt the amendment as written.
Second?
I'll second that.
Discussion?
Just a couple of questions. I seem to be the guy with the questions tonight. And I know you worked hard on this, Jim, so I'll ask you, and you did some nice work on it. I think it really came together. In the overtime, where it talks about the fire department employees shall be compensated at a rate of 1.5 times their base pay for the hours worked in excess of 53 hours a week. And I know that you worked with the attorney on this also. Where does the 53 hours a week come from?
Because they are an exempt employee base, okay, similar to my livelihood, which is transportation. There is no requirement that it has to be 40 hours.
Okay. And then just one other item, and then I think I'm done. So, under the compensation time, I think if we just add the word pay at the end of the first sentence, in some situations, compensatory time may be provided in lieu of overtime pay.
I would agree. I think that could make it read easier.
Other than that, it's really, really nice.
Anybody else?
If I might, and again, thank you for the time and effort put into this. Maybe just a little bit stretching the agenda, but I intend to vote for this, but my concern about this is implementation of it, and that might not be the time or place to talk about it tonight, but I guess I would like to know that if we're going to do this, that in fact this is presented to all current town employees. I'd like to make sure that they have an updated employee handbook or employee manual. I don't know whether that is the clerk's responsibility to do that, or whether it's Supervisor Radke or whatever, but I guess just for the next, I guess I'd ask that we put on the agenda perhaps for the next meeting, simply so we could have a report on how it's to be implemented. Other than that, in keeping with it, I just want to see that it gets implemented.
I think if you look at item 7B, where it states the amendment's been incorporated into the employee handbook, and will be distributed to the employees on Monday, September 29th.
Okay. Is the clerk going to be doing that then?
Yes.
Is that the idea? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Anything further?
I'm sorry, I did have just one other thing. Okay. This speaks to written approval for overtime. Do we really want to say that it has to be written approval? I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure that that's what we want to say.
I feel we do.
Okay. Good enough.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.